joined. Should we wait for some time to join more people, or should we start? Hi, guys.
Hello, ma'am.
Don't call me ma'am. Just call me Anupriya. I'm just an alumni member. Please don't call me
Okay.
ma'am. Yeah, yeah. Should we start, or all of you guys joined, or should we wait for 1 or 2 minutes more to join more people?
I'm wait.
Okay, then we can wait for 2 or 3 minutes more. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's wait for 2 to 3 minutes more. Okay, just wait for two
Yeah.
to 3 minutes.
Yeah. Sure.
11:03 we can start.
Sure, sir.
Students,
Yeah.
it's a very, very proud moment for me. Anupriya is the first batch student of UEM.
Yes.
So UEM Jaipur, UEM Kolkata, definitely all combined. UEM Jaipur was the first one. That's why all combined. She is a member of the first batch. So you can
Yeah.
understand how happy I am to see her. So
Yeah.
thanks to all of you for joining. Please tell your friends also to join immediately so that we can start sharp at 11:03. 2 more minutes, just 2 more minutes.
Yeah.
Professor
Sure, sir.
Rahul, in the meantime, Professor Rahul, in the meantime, have you posted it last moment in the different groups? Because students might not be knowing. We'll start in 1 more minute. Okay, so I think let us start. Good morning to all my dear students over here.
Good morning, sir. Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning, and I'm sure that more people will be joining as it progresses, but we cannot wait more. We have to start in time. So let me introduce to you Anupriya Saha. Anupriya is, it's a proud moment for me. Anupriya is the first batch pass out of 2015 batch of the University of Engineering and Management, UEM Jaipur. So you can understand UEM Jaipur, UEM Kolkata, entire UEM group combined. Anupriya is the first batch pass out. So that's why it's a very, very proud moment for me. Anupriya, after her BTech at UEM Jaipur, she got placed in Capgemini. I believe that was her first company, and she has stayed back in Capgemini for these long years. It's a very, very good thing because people keep on switching, and that's not good for a career. So I don't feel that's a very good thing for a career to keep on switching. Anupriya has been very, very good to his company. She has stayed, and she for a long, long part of his career, she has stayed in Paris, and she was here in Paris till the pandemic was there. After the pandemic, I think she returned from Paris. She was working for Capgemini for the whole period, and she is a software engineer there. And she also is a senior architect. So that's a very good thing. She has done his architect certification. So she is a senior architect now in his company. And also she has been serving several NGOs. And in fact, the CSR organization of Capgemini, I'm proud to say that she is one of the very active members of the CSR companies of Capgemini. So welcome to all the dear students, and thank you, Anupriya, for joining. I'm sure that the existing students will be very happy to hear from you. They will be very proud to hear from you. Thanks for joining, and you may kindly take over from here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, for those kind words. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And yeah, good morning, all of you guys. and you already heard said that I'm from the very first batch of UEM, and we were only 5 girls in the entire batch. So so during our first year we were only 5 in the entire girls hostel, and I remember that time I have lots of good memories and exciting stories during that time. So I would like to share with you later if we have time. So now let's move on to today's topic, which is my journey towards my goal and what should be yours. So I think all of our life is all about like setting new goals, setting new dreams, and achieving those dreams, right? So, but and to go on, to keep going on this journey, you have to have a very solid base of knowledge or foundation on upon which you're going to create your own empire by achieving your dreams, right? And this foundation will be creating in next 4 years. Okay. So and as far as education is concerned, UEM has the best faculty, and in past 9 years it has established its name and fame across India and outside India as well. Yeah. So I would say be ready for lots of ups and downs. It's going to be fun. There would be lots of exams and pressure, and in parallel, lots of extracurricular activities. In a short, a roller coaster ride which will last for 4 years. Okay, and I would suggest don't think of placement from the very first day. Obviously, all of you gonna be placed, but life is much bigger than only getting a job, right? So, uh, try to. So, in next 4 years, the most important thing for you guys would be learn to how to learn things faster. Okay, so and in the world where technology grows exponentially, we have to upgrade ourselves every day. We have to take up new challenges every day. Okay. And most importantly, don't restrict yourself to a few subjects. Okay. Don't ever think that if I'm an electrical engineer, I shouldn't learn computer programming or vice versa. You never know what kind of knowledge would be helpful in which part of your life, right? And try to learn things faster. Take my word, it would be the most important skill in corporate life. Okay. So I have done my BTech in electrical engineering and ended up in a software job in Capgemini, India, which I got through a college placement. And obviously, from in the beginning, there was lots of struggle, but I started from scratch, and but I adapted to the change and made it and started making a mark with my good performances in my projects. Okay. So I joined Capgemini on 24th July 2015. And in the year 2016, when I was just one project old, I got Rising Star Award in 2016. Okay. In 2017, now comes the importance of extracurricular activities. Okay. So apart from doing good in my project, in my technical job, which is my primary role, I was the fun organizer in my business unit in entire Kolkata location. So I used to organize different kind of events within my view, which showed my team management skill, which showed my event organizing skill, and it's adding additional value to the organization. Okay. And as Sad said already, like I have been part in different projects, in several projects of WeCare. So WeCare is a non-profit organization, and it's a CSR partner of Capgemini India. So CSR stand for Corporate Social Responsibilities. So I have been part in different project of WeCare as a volunteer, so which adding additional value to organization through me, right? So in 2017, I got award from central head of Capgemini Kolkata for my overall contribution to the organization. Okay. uh, and yeah, so in the same year, I was working in a project which the business from Switzerland based, a pharma company from Switzerland, and I was solely responsible for end-to-end development of that project, and I have very good performance on that. So the business, after the project got over, the business sent me a pen from Zurich, Switzerland as an appreciation token. I have this pen with me handy right now. So if anyone of you interested to see that, let me know. I can show you guys. Yeah. So that's over in 2017. And then in 2000, the very first in the 2018, I got selected for a very big project in Sweden for a Swedish bank. Okay. And then I went there. I spent almost 1.5 years over there throughout the development of that project. And that project was a huge successful for that bank, and hence is a huge successful for Capgemini Capgemini as well, and it got published in the worldwide dashboard of Capgemini. So after that, I started getting lots of opportunities. We started getting invitation from Capgemini France, Capgemini Norway, Capgemini Denmark to showcase our work. So as I said, I have been to Paris as well to showcase my work, what I have been done in that project. And yeah, so it's a very big exposure to me to have in such a early in my career. So I was just 3 and 4 years experience. And then sorry. And okay, so why I was, yeah. So then I came back on November last year, and I was supposed to go back again in this February end this year, but due to this pandemic it got delayed. So after everything got over, I think I will be traveling again after this. And but I didn't carried away by all of this, right? It's too much, but I didn't carried away by all of this because it never ends. Today I'm thinking of completing my new certification that is in marketing, okay, by end of this year, so that it can add more value, more gravity to my role, my position, and I may shift to a new role with more responsibilities, right? So I can tell you, right? So evaluation, exams, competitions are still on. Okay, so you have to be ready, very ready, and every time you don't know when the exams comes, you don't know what knowledge you need in what phase in your life. So and see technology as a whole, okay, and try to solve your day-to-day problem with technologies. This is the most important skill you need in your future life, right? And what else, what I can say, um I think, yeah, so never stop dreaming. Obviously you dream big, and work hard to get best reward, right? And all of you guys are in first year now, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
So
yes.
yes. So I think you are in a good step to start your career, because this pandemic will be over in next few years, and in 2023 or 24, there we can see a huge surge on job world. So there will be lots of opportunity, but as well that would be like competition would be more, and you have to work hard to get the best reward, right? So I think,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. So yeah, I think I have talked a lot. You guys have any question? You can go ahead and ask. Anyone?
Hello, ma'am.
I don't
Uh,
see. Yeah, please go ahead. Please go ahead. Yeah.
Ma'am, basically we are in first year student. So
Mhm.
how do we start? How do we start first year? Means what should I do in starting?
What should you do? Um, okay. So have you decided your stream? Like where do you want to
Yes,
go?
ma'am.
What to get?
CSE,
What
CSE.
CSE? Yeah. But as
Ma'am,
I
I
said,
know.
yeah, yeah.
Ma'am, I know C++ language. So what should I next do? I know one language. Yes.
Yeah, obviously you know one language, that's a good. In next 4 years you're going to learn lots of language, and as I said, don't restrict yourself only learning language. Have at least basic idea in different industry, in electrical, electronics, different industry, because when you you must be ended up as a software job, you are doing you have to learn programming, but it might be a case you are doing project for an electrical company, right? So you have
Right.
to have a basic knowledge, like how the company works. So you have to have a basic knowledge of the different industries, how they work. Then it will help you to give best solution for their problem, best approach, solution approach to their problem, and I mean establish that project, right? So you started learning this and go search for different technologies. Like now every day they're coming new technologies. So most important thing is to learn things faster. Okay, in later you will not get time to learn things. No, if any project comes, it's a good opportunity, good project comes where they need the people who have this particular skills, right? So you don't have that, but they don't wait for you to learn that skill and then you're gonna go down you on that project, right? So obviously not everyone would learn everything, but have some basic things and try to learn things faster. And you are in CSE, obviously you learn new languages, you learn to solve day-to-day problem with that programming language, whether be it C++, whether be it Java, C, Python. Now Python R is very important. Now we are revolving, our world is revolving around the data modeling, right? So data modeling is a very new gem of of like our current situation. So I can say learn Python, learn R, and have some basic idea about data modeling, data engineering. It's gonna be like in next I mean few years, it's gonna be huge thing of data modeling and data engineering. Yeah. So yeah, this different kind of thing. So now like I work in a Pega technology. Okay, so if I tell you more, so I work in a Pega technology. So Pega is a tool which is built on Java. Okay, so now that where you have to know the Java language and then use the Pega tool. So now when I started with the vanilla Pega, which version 7. Now vanilla, now in just 5 years, so in just 5 years in my career I have seen like Pega has came up with the version 8.5. Not only that vanilla Pega, they have come up with different frameworks like Pega robotics, Pega marketing, Pega decision consultant. So they have different kind of framework. So I have to keep learning, I have to keep upgrade myself to be on, like to be on that platform, right? So you guys have to do as well. So right now follow what the sir has been saying to you. Try to follow sir's words, whatever faculty is guiding you, try to follow that, and I think you guys will be rock. I think I have give you answer. If anything you want to know more, or
I think it was a wonderful answer, Anupriya. This Vishwajay
yeah,
Chatterjee again.
yeah,
See, if definitely students will have more questions for you, and I
yeah.
will invite all the students to kindly ask your questions and get those solved because this is an opportunity that you get, which you don't get often. But I will have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
for the students, on behalf of the students.
Yeah, yeah.
The question is, suppose you have been given the responsibility to recruit, to come to UEM Jaipur and recruit the students for Capgemini today. If you are given the responsibility, suppose the task is like this, that you have to choose the students right in first year, and after they complete their fourth year they will be joining, but right now you have to recruit the first year students themselves, whom
Mm-hmm.
who will be joining after 4 years. What will you be looking towards? What will you be looking for them, in them?
Yes. So, from my experience, what I have understand is, sir, that like they like always like you will get to know the syntax. Like you have to solve a problem with a specific C plus language or Java language or anything. So you will get to know the syntax from net or internet, but the most important, the basic things that one should have is the approach, the thinking approach. Like how would you solve that problem? The logic of solving that problem. How will you solve that problem? That is later. That you can learn in next 4 years, or after that you have to keep learning. There's no end of learning, but have to have the basic thing of like the thinking, like how would you solve that problem, what would be the logic to solve that problem, what would be the best way to solve that problem. If like this is the most important thing to have in individual. I think I will looking for that. I am not asking like just write me a C++ code or Java code. I will ask them like how they will, if I will give a problem statement and I will look for the best solution approach for them. Like, yeah, that would be my way of recruiting.
Yeah, that. Thank you so much. It was a very good answer, actually. So he said that it is only the problem solving. So I have been doing puzzle sessions with the students, and I
Yeah,
keep on telling them that if you can solve puzzles, that's everything. Actually, you only need to solve puzzles properly. If you can do that, everything else can be done. And I also been focusing. I've been telling my students that you do two things, whether you are from computer or electronics or anywhere, doesn't matter. It should be the problems that you get and you solve it. So that is
exactly,
what I have been telling my students. So I believe that I have done it correctly, and the students will
exactly, sir.
appreciate that. So students, if
Exactly.
you have further questions, I will request you to kindly ask, and get those problems, get those answers which are there in your mind, for the questions which are there in your mind. Is there any question from any of you? There are many people I can see who are there. No questions you have? Say if I randomly ask Abhishek De, do you have any questions? Amar Sansil, do you have any question? Anisha, Jangir, I can see all of you, so I'm just reading out the names. If you have any question, Divya Sharma, Vidhan Chandra Roy, if you have any question, you may kindly ask. Okay, so Abhishek asked how you got to know about UEM Jaipur. Abhishek, it's not a big thing. Like you get to know about, you got to know it's the same way because IEM
Exactly.
Kolkata was always there. So it was not really a big thing. Anyway, Anupriya, you may kindly answer.
Yeah, exactly. You already answered that, sir. We already knew about IEM. We already heard about IEM, the success it has. So yeah, it's just a great opportunity for me to be in that group. So I grabbed that opportunity, and now I am here in front of you guys.
The ma'am, I have a question.
Yeah, please go
So,
ahead.
ma'am, so now we are starting with the computer science department. So, like we came to know from different seniors that they are having internships and placement. So, means should we start thinking about them from the very beginning? Like, should we have the knowledge of what when we are getting internships? So, how to proceed with this in the very first year?
So as I say, don't think too much about placement. Focus on the process. Like, learn things faster. Learn what you have right now in your plate. Like sir is sir, whatever sir is said, like he is try to give solving puzzles, like give you the puzzles and solve that. So follow the path sir is focusing, like sir is setting for you guys. Believe me, have faith on them. It will all be better, good for you only, right? Whatever they are going to say, just follow their word. And you will eventually get to know, like when you will be in third year, fourth year, eventually you will have training and get to know from your seniors. Try to contact with your seniors, me or other seniors, other alumni members. Definitely we all gonna help you guys to get internship and placement, obviously. So right now just focus on your study and study different things. And yeah, I think right now you don't think too much about these things. Eventually this gonna be on place. If you work hard, it will come on your way. Don't think of too much on that right now. Just follow the path sir has setting for you. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. And reach out to any of us alumni member or seniors to get any kind of help. We are all ready to help you guys in whatever way we possible.
Okay, ma'am.
Professor Dr. Pradeep Sharma has joined. Professor Dr. Pradeep Sharma, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am
Professor
here.
Dr.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so Pradeep Sharma sir has joined. Anupriya, you will be enjoying because I believe he taught you. So
Yes,
you
yes,
will really be liking that. He has
yes.
joined.
Hello sir.
So
Hello, hello. Good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning, how are you sir?
Fine, fine. How are
So
you?
nice, I'm doing great sir. So nice to see you
Well,
after so long time.
yes, 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 yes. And I hope the students are taking the benefit interacting with you
I'm
because you have been, you can say, our torch bearer of UEM Jaipur all the way to your current position. And
thank you,
definitely,
thank
it's
you.
your hard work and sincerity in your studies, in your work, in your job profile. So I hope students can learn a lot from you, and you are definitely can be a source of inspiration for them.
Thank you so much sir.
Yes, yes, yes. So kindly continue. Kindly continue.
there is a question in the chat box. How to crack a product-based company internship in second year? That's a question from Sahitya Roy. Let me tell, Sahitya is doing right from the point he has joined. First
Mm-hmm.
year, he has been developing apps and all those things. He
Wow.
already carries that knowledge.
Wow.
So he asked how to crack a product-based company internship in second year.
Yeah. So, for I think you should go by last. First, you should list down the company you want to go for internship, and go their website, uh, study how they work, and obviously they will have some link or something to post your project on them. So I think most of the product company choose or select their internship, like student for internship by their work, right? So you go first, list down the companies you want to go, and then go their website, study how, like on which currently they are working on which technology. Obviously that all the information will be there on their websites. So study there and try to bring out solution for the work they are doing, right? The that company is working currently working on some issues, right? So try to bring some solution or solution approach for that issues. So I think that would be the best way. If you can give them a solution approach, I think they will select you for sure.
And nowadays, which you did not enjoy, Anupriya, at your time, there is a
Yeah.
platform called Internshala. I don't know whether you have heard of it. There is a platform called Internshala, and
Mm-hmm.
it's AICT has actually approved that platform. and they have tied up. In fact, AICT and Internshala have tied up. So all the good internships are available in that platform. So I'll request all students, if you have not already enrolled in the Internshala, kindly enroll immediately. You may talk to your teachers who are taking classes and immediately enroll yourself in Internshala so that you get the opportunities of the good internships. In the meantime, there is another question in the chat box asked by Bidhan Chandra Roy.
Mm-hmm.
Do the academic results really matter over having practical knowledge for the interview?
See, some some basic academic result would be required to get qualified to sit on that interview, right? That is the first step. You have to have some basic academic result to get qualified for to sit in that interview. So that much you required, and obviously like academic result would not impact so much on the interview. In the interviewing time, the interviewer will only see your how you gonna solve your problem. But yeah, it will give a bonus point, right? It will add on your profile. Like if you have a good academic background, obviously it's gonna plus point to your profile. So try to keep a good academic result. So if you're going for not only for job, if you're going for a higher education, obviously in that time you have to have a good academic score, right? Which will it's at some point it will reflect you, like reflect your what you have, what the education you have. So it will, the score will reflect that thing. So it will need, so don't just think of only getting a job, think of higher education, think of entrepreneurship. So these things will matter, obviously. Anything else?
Yeah,
I
one more
think,
question. One more question is there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
please go ahead. First, Rana, please go
Yeah.
ahead because I'm facing some network issues. I'm traveling, so you
Okay.
may kindly go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Anupriya, one more
Yeah.
question is there from name, I think BDS he has written.
Yeah.
Before joining to industry or company, what have
Yeah.
you done extra other than academic study?
Extra, as in, like you, um, apart from academics, right? Like I have been very active in extracurricular activities, right? Okay, so I have been participating in every event happening in UEM or in university. So, and this help you to build your as a person. Okay, so it help you to stronger your personality, is your appearance. I don't, I mean, I think that apart from the academic study, you just keep work on yourself, like be presentable, be quick, like, and these things will come up when you have the good basic knowledge. Yeah, try to like solve problems faster. This thing we will need, and these things will come with the practice. So solve lots of puzzles, solve lots of yeah, whatever the reasoning, and try to try to get faster in solving logical problems or in puzzles. That's thing that what I did during my placement or after that, and keep on doing this. So it's never ending process. You have to keep learning, keep upgrading yourselves. So yeah.
Yeah, any other question from participants? Students, you kindly ask whatsoever the doubts or whatsoever the thing you need to know about UEM Jaipur and how UEM Jaipur train our its students for placements, for academics, to sit in interviews. So I hope Anupriya is also will appreciate that
Yes.
there are certain parameters UEM Jaipur take care of regarding placements, training, and how our students can be more successful getting a job.
Yes.
Isn't it right? right, Anupriya?
Yes, very much, very much. We have been going through lots of training before our placement has started. So we had logical, solving logical problems training, and soft skills training. Lots of training will be there before placement. You will have to go through all those training, and it will help you. It will help you, and it will keep you more confident. It will give you more confidence, like yes, we can. If I can, all of you will always can. And obviously UEM will take care all of the things, don't worry about that. Just keep following what they are saying, what they are setting for you guys. Just keep following and have faith on them. Like, I can say from my experience.
And the most important thing, what I understand, that is a bonding between the senior student, the alumni member, and the juniors. Because right now there is no concept of like junior and senior, but all the information exchange between
Yeah.
them. Because when the new entrant come into contact with the person already in the system, then definitely a positive vibe will be there, a positive information exchange is there, and that is why we are focusing on that. You people, all you students who are now entering into the system, should interact with the alumni members, the pass out students. And I request Anupriya to guide all of them. And
Yes.
if you can provide the contact details, so that the students can contact in between to you, and can have some information about everything, means wherever they have some doubt or problem.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, sir. And to you guys, you can reach out to me or any alumni member. I can say, like, anytime, whenever you need us. In I will try to help you in any other way I can. And I think all, like Python, Java with the best way. Sorry, I missed your question. Who was that? What was the question?
The question is from Karan Kumawat. The
Yeah.
question is, for learning different languages like Python, Java with best way. So what efforts I will have to do?
See, different language, like all you need to do, like, see, you have some language in your syllabus already, right? Apart from the syllabus, you have to get some time to learn more. It's always like try to learn something extra, something more. So what efforts is like, it's upon, it's all, I mean, entirely upon you. Like, how would you manage your time to learn extra, to learn more? Like, whatever you have in your syllabus, do that first, and then whenever you get time, just go. Like, we have now lots of sites, you can just go to YouTube and search for videos. There are lots of videos on Python or R in different language, whatever you want. You can just, by searching on YouTube, you will get lots of videos, and where you can start, where you can start from. And then obviously you have the very best faculty in UEM, so you can get help from them as well whenever you need. I think they will always be there to help you guys. So it's just a little bit push from your side to learn new things. Just push yourself a little more, and then you have lots of options, lots of options. The internet is now full of options. So by, from starting from YouTube or any other sites, from already you have faculties, so you will get to know everything. I think that's not a big problem.
So one very good, and you can say for you an interesting question is there
Yeah.
from Gaurav Jha. He
Yeah.
is asking, what changes do you suggest in UEM Jaipur?
What changes? I think sir, Bishajay sir has already mentioned like what their team has doing right now. I think they're doing their best. From what I have, like, I was in the first batch, right? So I have like someday, we just got informed that we're going to have a surprise test in a week, but 2 or 3 surprise days in a week, and we were like, no, how it would be possible, we need time for preparation, how it gonna be possible, the surprise test in a week, right? But the Vishaya said and Satyajit said, they always used to tell us that you need to be prepared every time, you never know when you need that knowledge. So at that time I didn't have that knowledge, or we didn't have that experience or knowledge, so we can't understand. But now when I'm in corporate world, I understand that every time you need to be prepared every time
I hope there is some network issue. Rahul sir, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here, sir.
So I think there is some network issue from Anupriya side.
Yeah, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. We should wait, sir. We should wait for one few
Okay,
minutes,
okay,
maybe.
okay,
Okay, sir.
okay. So
I was having some network problem. Chatterjee, I was having some network problem because I was traveling. I'm
okay.
still traveling, but it is reconnected. So I believe that Anupriya has also lost connection. Isn't it
Yes,
so?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, so you can contact with her once. Otherwise, we can close this session. Okay.
Okay, okay,
Fine.
okay, sir. Rahul sir, you kindly contact with her.
Okay, sir.
And dear students, all of them, all of you present here, you kindly take this opportunity to interact with all the alumni members, because you should understand that our alumni network definitely has some real life benefit for all of you. And alumni member gave some valuable time for discussing problems, discussing the solutions, and all those things, what they have learned, what are the experiences they had at their time. So you must interact with all of them, so that you should be benefited now. So I hope this session was of benefit somehow, and definitely the tomorrow's session will be there. So we'll look forward. So we just wait. We'll wait for
The
two
session
three
is on
minutes.
next session is on 17th. Next session is on 17th.
Okay, okay, sir. 17th. Yes, sir. So we are just waiting that if the connection is again been established. So anybody from you want to interact, or anybody want to say something, so that we can ask our alumni members for that to be in our next session.
Okay, in the meantime, I will tell, dear students, all the while we have been talking about practical study. That is, whatever you are studying theoretically, you must try to convert them to practical use cases. So we are having the virtual technical festival coming up. So I will request all of you to participate in that. Okay, those of you who do not have the exams, you can kindly participate in that and make full use of the opportunity. There will be certain workshops conducted under that, and those workshops will actually help you to build on hand. So you will be having robotics, IoT, and all those things where practically you will be learning how to build. So you kindly participate in those workshops and participate in the technical festival. Okay. So I think Professor Rahul, you have joined. Professor Rahul, you are there.
So I had one query, sir.
Oh, please go
Yes,
ahead.
sir, I am here, sir.
Yes, Shubham.
Sir, when were classes started?
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, I have, myself have joined 4 days before. So actually, for those who are having their mid sems on 14, 15, so sir, we are facing some problems. So how can we join the fest and all?
No, if you have joined now,
We will be having
yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
we'll be having fest again. It's not that it is the last fest. It is just the first fest. We will be redoing everything that we are doing virtually. Everything will be redone. So again, fest will again happen in coming maybe February. Again, we are going to have the fest. We are going to have the workshops and everything again, because this time, whatever we are doing virtually, everything will be done physically also. So maybe on February itself, we will be having again. So don't worry about that. If you are having mid-sem, only try to focus on that part of the study which is there in mid-sem, appear for the mid-sem, and then we will again be having it. Don't worry
Uh,
about it at all.
uh,
Again be having. We are here only. See, we are not leaving.
Sorry,
Right
sir.
now, we are here.
Sir,
Just
Anupriya is
only.
here, sir.
Yeah,
Anupriya is here, sir.
yeah. Actually, I got disconnected. My network Wi-Fi got disconnected. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. So one question is there in between, Anupriya. There is
yeah.
one Bidhan Chand Roy is asking, how many students
Hmm.
from your batch got campus placement, and what is the exact percentage of students placed in your department only?
From my department and from entire batch, it's sorry. Sarah was saying something.
Sir, are you saying something?
Uh, Anupriya, please continue.
Yeah, I think I mean, from my department, which is electrical engineering, there's 100% everyone got placed, and in the topper from my department, which is Niaz bin Maksud, he is in Vodafone now, and everyone else is doing great. Sujoy was one of my friends from my department. He is in Gale now, so everyone is in very good position. And from my entire batch, also 100% been placed. So don't worry about placement. You will be placed. Every one of you will be placed. But you have to work hard for to get that good reward.
Okay, one question from Aparna.
Yeah.
What was your strategy in your first year? What made you who you are today?
uh, this is not something like I have not been made any strategy in first year. So in first year, I try to figure out which subjects got me more interest. But yes, like then I choose electrical engineering, that I have been like I have great interest in mathematics. So in electrical engineering we will have lots of mathematics, so I choose electrical engineering. And it's not like any strategy I have made. It's just going on. I get to know, I gather all the knowledges, I get to know about all other things, and just try to follow the words our faculty and our sirs are guiding us.
Okay, Anupriya, can you focus something on what type of training you got in third year or fourth year to get you some knowledge about your interview skills, your group discussion skills, which helped you getting the job right now, or for higher studies, if some students are there from your batch, definitely some higher studies students have opted for.
Yes.
So
Yes.
for that, how the training and the placement department helped you out for that?
So yes, and so I think lot of, like, from the very beginning of a third year, we have been going through lots of trainings, like from group discussion, as I said, starting from group discussion, or a logical solving logical problems, or and interview, like one-to-one interview, which would be the final round of any interview. So we have been going through, like, every training in every category, from starting from group discussion and every other. Yes, for my batch, lots of people have been there in their higher study. So One of my friend Nidhi Pathak, she is doing a PhD from IIT Kharagpur, so that is a great thing, I guess. And also Sumedha Bhattacharya, who she carried out her higher education from a university in Norway. So yes, so every one of us, I can say proudly that every one of us are doing great in our positions. And as I'm continuously saying that you gonna have everything, like UEM placement team will take care of everything, every training from group discussion to your personal PI interview skills. So don't worry about that, and just try to grab that opportunity and make the most of this next 4 years.
So any other question from participants? So sir, I think, yeah,
Sir,
yes, yes.
sir, when will classes started?
Yes, yes. Classes will start. Classes already online mode is there, but physically means we are assessing the situation. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
Sir, no, I will get admission tomorrow. So, how will classes started, and how will recall all the classes? So, how manage?
Okay. Okay. So
As soon
Rahul.
as government allows, we will be starting. We are all ready, dear. We are ready. Our all teachers will be there on campus from 2nd November. So if you are feeling to come to college and start having classes in front of the teachers, you can do that from 2nd November itself. However, officially announcing the start of classes, that will happen as soon as government allows. Okay. So
Okay,
you
sir.
kindly take help of Anupriya right now. She has taken a lot of time for us. She has given a lot of time for us. So kindly ask any question that you have for her. Otherwise, we can close this session because she will also have to leave. So kindly
Yeah. Again,
go ahead
I
with this.
think, yeah, her connection is again disturbed.
So
So
I think we can close this session now. I
yes,
think
yes,
we can close this session.
yes.
Okay.
So thank you all participants. Thank you. Looking forward
Thank
Okay.
you,
for.
sir.
And I request you, I request all of you, if you have any questions, you can always write to me. My WhatsApp, I will be posting regarding the classes and everything in your group. So you know my WhatsApp number. You may always ask me questions over WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Thank you all of you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you all.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you all. Thank you. Bye.